human body generates a powerful vital force which can either be dissipated through sensual indulgence or conserved and transmuted into a greater purpose. This energy is primarily associated with sexual vitality, one of the most potent creative forces in nature. This energy is not limited to reproduction. It's a universal creative force. When it is wasted on excessive sensuality, it weakens the body, mind, and spirit. When conserved, it has the potential to be transmuted into mental clarity, vitality, and spiritual illumination. What is squandered in appetite can never rise to illuminate the mind. Conserving it is the beginning of wisdom. Mani Pio. The process of transmutation is not an easy one. Many people today struggle with addiction, endless distraction from social media, lowered attention span, and irritability, to name a few. This is a lack of mental discipline, causing an imbalance in dopamine levels. The idea is not to repress the addiction, but to substitute it with a hobby such as art, study, or exercise. Indulgence always begins in the mind. It manifests as a thought which leads to the action. If you give power to this thought, it will drive you into a regrettable choice. The mind has to be disciplined to avoid imagery or stimuli that excite the desire. This can be done through meditation or reflection. The body must adhere to an exercise routine and a proper diet, which is crucial for energy flow. Without exercise, the body has no means to become stronger, and if one of the three pillars, mind, body, spirit, falls, the rest will follow. You have to maintain every aspect of yourself without neglecting anything. Without your mind, you become ignorant and ordinary. Without your spirit, you lose your humanity. The Bible tells us that lust can only be overcome by running away from it and not trying to battle it. To achieve something great, you have to make sacrifices. You have to be willing to part with the things which keep you imprisoned mentally. In essence, adult videos are a mental spiderweb. Even the smallest indulgence can lead to addiction. It is better to avoid it completely rather than moderate it. Sexual indulgence is endless, a constant seeking of pleasure which can never be fully satisfied. It corrupts the soul and damages your relationships. It leaves you feeling drained both mentally and physically. Family and purpose should always be prioritized over these fleeting pleasures. Seeking God and having faith is the first step to overcoming this struggle. God never abandons those who believe in Him. He encourages us to follow a path of enlightenment and creation rather than doomed destruction. Revelations 21:7. He who overcomes shall inherit all things, and I will be his God, and he shall be my son. The kingdom of God is within us all. Enlightenment and freedom from desire is what creates a strong bond with God. You always reap what you sow. Effort, hard work, consistency, belief will yield great rewards in due time. It's important to note that forced celibacy without mental preparation will inevitably lead to frustration. It's not about battling the thought or urge, but about diverting your attention elsewhere when it creeps up. Manny P. Hall warned us that energy locked in the prison of the flesh must be liberated through aspiration, else it becomes the jailer of the mind. Thus celibacy must be voluntary, inspired by purpose, and sustained by noble work. It's important to have a purpose in life and not to go down a route of self-destruction through harmful activity. Bad habits are easily formed, but not easily broken. The reproductive system produces an essence considered the finest extract of nutrition. Think of it as the diamond of the body, where the energy begins at the root chakra, giving us power when it rises higher. It has the value of bringing new life into the world and should be treated as such. Conserving it keeps the body strong, giving a boost in testosterone levels, stamina, and endurance. It keeps the mind sharp and less likely to panic or become frustrated in adversity. It also removes shame and guilt from the spirit. By not dissipating this vital energy, the brain is better nourished, resulting in heightened concentration, prolonged focus, better memory, and stronger willpower. When transmuted, this energy fuels intuition, higher consciousness, and mystical perception. In mystical texts, this is referred to as raising the Kundalini. Retained energy creates a stronger personal magnetism and charisma, giving you a commanding presence. Mastery of this energy is not a denial of life, but an elevation of it. To conserve is to create, to transmute is to transform. Every impulse is an opportunity for growth. Every temptation attests to purpose. In a world where so many waste their strength for fleeting pleasure, the one who learns to govern his passions becomes rare and powerful. Remember, what you withhold from appetite becomes fuel for intellect and spirit. The choice is yours, to live as a servant of desire or as a sovereign of your own being. The path is not easy, but the reward is nothing less than the unfolding of your highest potential. True freedom comes from accepting the fact that you can't do everything you want just because you have the means to. Being disciplined means holding yourself accountable for your actions, managing your time and energy wisely as it is limited. Life is not a utopia, it's a balance of good and bad, a struggle between good and evil. Adversity is what gives meaning to life. A life without balance is no life at all.